originally from Hendersonville, North Carolina. I was born local party hospital, of course. Born 1985. Been here ever since. Father and mother both had businesses all around this area. My father actually, he's been drag racing since the mid 70s. He started out actually in the early 70s and did real well through the mid 70s. And once we were born, I guess things got too expensive, so he backed out a little bit. And from about 2000, I'd say in the late 90s, probably maybe around the 2000 area, I started picking up on drag racing and talking to some local drag racers he used to race with, like Tommy Patey and a few of those guys from this area. But I really got a huge interest in it, probably in the, I'd say 2000, 2001 area, like I said before. And it just, it's been with me ever since. It's, everybody else has their little hobbies. This has become more of a, the past few years has really become, we've made it more of a business now, but it's fun to be able to actually have something that you can enjoy and something that you can take the whole family and do. It's a sport that you can involve your whole family with, unlike some other professional, style sports. You can't always have them around. So, it's everything from barbecuing out after the race, and it's just, like I say, it's a complete family affair by all means. But we've been doing it, like I said, since about 2001. I think I started, and just started racing locally, like at local tracks like Greer Dragway in South Carolina and Shady Side down in Shelby, North Carolina, and stuff. Staying within an hour or two of the house, and we did that for probably 2 or 3 years until I got my feet wet, and then decided we were going to step up. And when we stepped up, we went to top sportsman, which is going from, it'd be like going from farm ball to the major leagues. I mean, it's a huge difference. It's So it's class racing, and what we did the first couple of years out, we actually had a story with you guys before, but the first couple of years out, we went into it and won 2 televised events. It was the first big top sportsman events in this area. One was at Atlanta Dragway and one was at Bristol, and won them back to back. So I was 19 at that time. I'll be 25 in August, 24 now. We won those 2, and from there, that was kind of my stepping stone. It kind of seems like once you win the big one, you really get to the point to where the next few become easy. Or not easy, not per se, but I guess the biggest part is once you win the big one, the next one comes a lot easier, I guess you'd say. So, Rockingham, it was actually May 1st and 2nd. We had a IHRA. They have the way they do the championship. It's a new format called the Tournament of Champions. They take the best. It's pretty much the best in the country, which this time it ended up being the best 32, and I believe that's the way they'll probably keep it from now on. It's the best 32 people out of the country. We had people from Canada, California, Texas, just all over. They all came out, and what had happened was in October of last year, we were supposed to have this tournament. Well, we had terrible weather, had a bunch of wrecks, bad stuff like that happen. The tournament actually had to be rescheduled for this year, so they rescheduled it on top of the Spring Nationals at Rockingham. So Friday we were in the tournament. We were in the top 32. I actually got in the tournament kind of like a wild card. There's 4 events in the country to where you can win one of those events and get into the tournament. So I actually won one of the wild card, I guess what you'd sports nationals. I won one of those and got in the tournament, and ended up going a bunch of rounds on Friday. We run it up for the world, so I'm 2nd right now in IHRA in the world. And out of about 650 competitors, 680 competitors in NHRA, I'm 30th in the world right now. So, and we've got a few more races to go that we're definitely not claimed out on points. So hopefully that works out. But the following Sunday after Rockingham, not trying to bounce back and forth too much, but the following Sunday after Rockingham was the Spring Nationals. We'd already finished 2nd in the world. The weekend couldn't go. I mean, no matter what happened, we couldn't have a bad weekend. I mean, we were all on cloud 9, of course, for doing that, and we got paid pretty good for that. So, of course, the weekend was easy from that point on, it seemed like. Ended up going out and winning the race on Sunday. Out of about 70, 80 cars that was probably in this next race. It wasn't, it was a mixture of the guys that were in the Tournament of Champions, and so it was pretty much still the heaviest hitters in the country in that class, which was quick rod. But we were real fortunate, had a great weekend. Just, everything panned out. There was only one other guy in the whole at that race that finished, that went to the finals both days. So He's actually the editor for the Drag Review magazine, which will be coming out here before long.
Oh, okay.
We've recently started racing the NHRA Tour, which is the next step up from where I was. We actually were running Top Sportsman before, like I said. From Top Sportsman, we went back. We kind of took steps back into Super Comp. Super Comp is now a class that's, it's all former world champions. It takes a lot less to race the class. You race a dragster compared to a door car, no nitrous. You hurt a lot less parts and stuff like that. So it's a lot more fun for us. It's not as much of a job. But with Super Comp, it seems like you have, like I said, all the former world champions. It's a lot harder. When you do win over there, you feel more accomplished than you did when you won Top Sportsman. The big races I won, they were televised. We got a lot of notoriety out of it and stuff like that. But now I feel like we're really where we need to be. The next step up for us would probably only be Pro Stock, which is a full 24 race year pro tour. I mean, it's you step up to the big boys. So we're really looking towards that. That'd probably be a few years down the road. We've got a few companies helping us out, like Jegs and a couple companies like that. But we're going to really need to get some more big people behind us before that point. So,
that's good.
But we're working our way towards more sponsorships. Really, I guess the biggest thing is, as far as right now, I'm just trying to listen to the guys that are doing better than me and pick up, and the guys that have been doing it a lot longer, and learn what the best way to the next step is.